What is happening, DJ Talk family? How y'all doing tonight? It's been a while, y'all. First of all, welcome to the 118th episode of DJ Talk. Now, before we get started, I would like to send a shout out to everyone in DJ Talk family, and hopefully, y'all are having a great week, but not only a great week, but a great day. And hopefully, we continue to win, and hopefully, you guys win and have success. So continue to win. So if you are new to this channel, allow me to welcome you to D Nation family. Hopefully you'll enjoy it here. So sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. But most importantly, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications and many more episodes to come, many more contents to come, many more surprises to come. So stay tuned for more. So without any further ado, let's get right to it. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about another new topic. Very interesting. Today we're going to be talking about transformation slash metamorphosis. Whatever you want to call it. Similar, but it's about change and all that stuff. So y'all have a question about this topic, and you may ask, "Hey D, why do you choose another great topic to speak about?" Very interesting question. Well, sometimes we all need to be transformed into something new in life. Yeah, I have a question. Y'all ever seen a caterpillar before? And how they transform into a butterfly? Because that's is how our life is. We should transform our mentality, transform our thoughts. In other words, change the negative into a positive. And it's time to turn something great into our lives. There are various quotes that speaks about transformation slash metamorphosis, and it goes something like this. Number one, Tupac Shakur says, "You can spend minutes, hours, days, weeks, or even months overanalyzing a situation, trying to put the pieces together, justifying what could have, would have happened, or you can just leave the pieces on the floor and move on." Number two, Winston Churchill says, "To improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often." Number three, Maya Angelou says, "My wish for you is that you continue to be who you are, to astonish a mean world with your act of kindness." Number four, Tina Fey says, "Say yes and you'll figure it out afterward." Number five, Jack Welch says, "Change before you have to." Number six, John D. Rockefeller says, "Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great." Number seven, Oprah Winfrey says, "The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change his future by merely changing his attitude." Number eight, Harriet Tubman says, "Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world." Number nine, Steve Jobs says, "The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." Number 10, Rachel Hollis says, "Moving doesn't change who you are. It only changes the view outside your window." Number 11, Steve Maraboli says, "The truth is, unless you let go, unless you forgive yourself, unless you forgive the situation, unless you realize that the situation is over, you cannot move forward." Number 12, Roy T. Bennett says, "If you want to fly, you have to give up what weighs you down." Number 13, Maya Angelou says, "If you can't change it, change your attitude. Number 14, Wade W. Dyer says, change the way you look at things and the things you look at change. Number 15, Mandy Hale says, change is painful, but nothing is as painful as staying stuck somewhere you don't belong. 16, George Bernard Shaw says, those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. 17, Thomas Fuller says, all things are difficult before they are easy. 18, John Wooden says, good things take time. Number 19, John Maxwell says, change is inevitable, growth is optional. Number 20, C.S. Lewis says, there are far better things ahead than any we leave behind. Number 21, Raymond Lindquist says, courage is the power to let go of the familiar. Number 22, William Arthur Ward says, the pessimist complains about the wind. The optimist expects it to change. The realist adjusts the sails. Number 23, Roy T. Bennett says, you never change your life until you step out of your comfort zone. Change begins at the end of your comfort zone. Number 24, Arnold Bennett says, any change, even a change for the better, is always accompanied by discomforts. Number 25, John F. Kennedy says, change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. And last but not least, number 26, Dennis Waitley says, you must welcome change as the rule, but not as your ruler. As we can see here, if we can learn how to transform ourselves and become better every day and go through the metamorphosis of our lives, we can forget about the past and move towards the future. Going through a transformation will be a moment that we will all go through, especially if it comes to good ones as well. Like, think about the good memories we can have. Like, think about good transformations that where it's like I said before, a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly, and sometimes we want to transform everything that needs to be transformed. Like, take for instance, we got to transform the words, transform our thoughts. We want to transform the the bad into the good. And in order to do that, we need to transform, like I said before, transform our minds, transform our thoughts, just to do what we have to do. And before I wrap up this episode, I want to take this time to motivate you guys, and hopefully it will touch your hearts, and not only touch your hearts, but also touch your minds as well. Transform yourself. I'll repeat this again for the people in the back. Transform yourself. With that being said, thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you guys for the love and support. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And with that being said, stay tuned for the new episode of DJ Talk. Stay positive, stay focused, and let's get the W in the year of 2025. Peace out and have a great night.